Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we have another new artist alert for the channel. Yes, we're headed all the way back to 1976 to listen to The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Canadian singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot. This one comes from the album Summertime Dream, his 11th studio album. It was written to memorialize the sinking of the bulk carrier SS Edmund Fitzgerald in Lake Superior on November 10, 1975. All 29 crewmen were lost. Gordon considered this song to be his finest work, and he recorded the vocals almost entirely in the dark. The song hit number 1 in Canada, number 2 in the US, and number 40 in the UK. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, as well as the notification bell to join the Retro Reactions community, where it's all amazing music all the time. Here we go.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
Perfect storytelling voice.
The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing.
Beautiful pedal steel
guitar. The
guitar.
dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Just notice the Moog.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls Superior
Great
sings
electric guitar
in the rooms of her
mimicking the
ice-water
vocals.
mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Everything's so subtle here, but works together perfectly. Nice flow to this one, a grand story being told, a very solemn, reverent story being told. Wonderful song. I can see why it's so popular. We start off with great atmospheric guitars washing over me gently from the get-go. I love where they were taking me. Gordon Lightfoot comes in, such a unique, wonderful voice. It's one where you know exactly who it is within the first 1 to 2 seconds of the singing. It's deep, warm, and completely original. This one's definitely a great storytelling song, way up there with many of the great storytelling songs of the era, like American Pie, Cat's Cradle, etc. Just wonderful. A great beat and flow to this one. It felt like we were sailing, in the gentle waves, listening to this important tale being told. I loved hearing Gordon's 12-string guitar along with the bass in the back, a nice quiet backbone to the music. I'd say the electric guitar and the pedal steel were more prominent, of course the voice prominent, but again, really held the song together, that 12-string and the bass. And the beautiful slides of the pedal steel that were happening, sending me upwards literally, just sealed the deal for me. A beautiful addition to this song. A very subtle sadness here, nothing too overdone. A very reverent feel throughout the song as well. It definitely felt like a prayer/memorial hymn. Of course, that's highly appropriate due to the subject matter. Everything just worked together perfectly and calmly. That's the important word here, to make this a powerful and memorable story song. Of course, we have great storytelling lyrics here. The lyrics slowly unravel the events that led to the sinking due to a heavy storm. The strength and courage of the men on board shines through in the lyrics, as does the unforgiving strength and power of nature. The eerie and lasting aftermath is also respectfully written here. Truly powerful and important lyrics, since this is a true story, a sad story. So obviously this tragedy happened a long time ago. In fact, it happened the same month that I was born. So it's nice that, the events and the people who lost their lives are forever memorialized and remembered here in this song. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 5 super shiny golden records, an A+ for The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot, 1976. And thank you so much, Gordon Lightfoot, Terry Clements, Pee Wee Charles, Rick Haynes, Barry Keane, and Gene Martinek. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about this song. I would love to know your opinions on it. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.